we are at LeWeb, and I'm standing here with another Dutch entrepreneur. Well, we haven't seen any Dutch entrepreneur for a while, but now we are. So could you please introduce yourself and tell me what you're doing? You are doing something which has to do with messaging, so tell me, what is it?
My name is Jan-Joost Rueb. I'm CEO and co-founder of eBuddy, and we aggregate chat on the web and mobile. So we offer a unified interface on the web and on mobile phones for around 18 million users every single month.
So that's a great pitch in one sentence. Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
And so 80 million users, that's a huge amount. How did you get generated that?
We started about 4.5 years ago, and it started growing virally up until the point right now where we get over 100,000 new users in every day. So people, yeah, the great thing about IM is people chatting to each other. So people tell each other about eBuddy, and they tell even more, and that's how it starts growing.
Okay. So, but how do you make money with that? Because just offering that kind of service does not give you revenues.
On the web we have advertising. We sell 1.5 billion banner ads to a worldwide community of advertisers. And that's going actually really well. And on mobile we haven't launched our advertising yet. We will have that in Q1 and Q2 next year. And we'll also start to look into selling things or selling premium subscriptions to users.
Okay, so it's really easy. It's easy, understandable. You make revenues. You are fine. You are well. What else is there to do? It sounds like you are done.
No, well, not yet. So there's about 1.4 billion people on the internet, and only 18 million using us. For example, in Germany, we just started to launch ICQ as an added service to all our chats. So we aggregate chat between MSN, Yahoo, AOL, Gtalk, MySpace, Facebook, and now we also have ICQ. So that's a new service for a new market. And also we're looking into, of course, QQ and Gadu Gadu for Polish and Chinese markets. So there's still a lot to do.
So there's still a lot of space to grow even bigger.
Yeah, it can still keep growing or grow even faster with the carrier deals with the carriers or with equipment manufacturers to pre-install eBuddy on their phones. So it's no, cannot complain. There's still a lot to do.
How did you hit on that idea?
Well, actually, our third founder came with the idea, and I returned from another venture, and he said to me, "Oh, I have something which is a really big success." So that was about 5 years ago. And I joined him. It started on a Nokia 6310, a really old phone. And he proved his friends, it was a bet. He said, I can make MSN work on my phone. He did it and it became a big success.
But would you always recommend to also create such a successful business?
Well, in the beginning we were really focused on making money, and some people were laughing at us, especially the VCs. They say, wow, why are you focused on making money? And right now we're really happy we did it. So we have a healthy business. And a lot of people didn't pay attention on making money, just on growing our user base. And in the recent economy, it's getting a little tougher for them to survive.
Yeah. So but you don't need any VC money, or?
We raised our last round of funding in January, so for now we're fine. You could think about an acceleration of your strategy, where you always need more, but for now we're fine.
Okay. And yeah, looking also on the startup scene, on the European startup scene especially, what would you say? What are advantages for people starting up in Europe? Or is the European market too complicated?
Well, it used to be a little harder. About 5 years ago or 4 years ago, I even regretted starting this in Europe because it's tough to find the good people and it was tough to raise money. Right now, I think it's a good place to be. The world has become more a real world, so even a lot of Americans visiting LeWeb today as well. So they're seeing a lot of good startups here in Europe. It's okay.
Would you recommend to take in account to maybe start up in the US?
Right now I would do it here, but the ecosystem in Silicon Valley is a little better on getting people and getting money in. But at the end, I think we're doing really well right now, and we have a really great team in Amsterdam, 41 people in our office. So I wouldn't change this right now.
So, but your vision for the future, you said you want to grow, but besides that, is there something else you still want to aim at, or?
Something. Well, I think we can still multiply the company in size by having big deals with carriers. And right now, the eBuddy Messenger is the #1 choice of consumers. And I want to be just the biggest messenger on mobile phones worldwide. And I think we have the cards to win that game, and we have to play it right. So in a few years, I think every single phone will have IM on it, and hopefully it's going to be eBuddy.
I wish you good luck with that. And
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.